Kick it. This is Fight for Your Right to Party. It's basically a reduced version of Smoke on the Water. But we are in E flat tuning, so it's E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. Link in the description below if you're unsure of how to do that. Full tutorial on it, that kind of thing. But we have an A5 power chord, which for ease I would play at the open position, 2nd fret of both the 3rd string and the 4th string held down by the index finger. And the riff then moves to a 3rd fret power chord, which is in the position of C, like C major, and then to the position of D at the 5th fret. However, all those are the flats because of the tuning, so A flats. And then it's B and D flats. Great opportunity to work on sliding along the strings and speeding up your power chord changes. So to recap, A at the open string to 3rd fret, 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And then we have a palm muted A5 power chord. Now that is on the Brown sound setting of the Boss Katana. This is just a Mark 1. Everything at 12 o'clock. To kind of prove a point that these sorts of things are not about the amp settings often. It's all about having good gear and using the right pickups. So everything here is up to full. We're on the treble pickup, so the bridge pickup. This is the neck pickup. This is the bridge. And when we palm mute with the outside of the palm of your hand just here, just with the outside of the palm of the hand hitting where the strings hit here, kind of nicely sat in this position, we have that sweet spot where we're mostly hitting string 5, but we're catching string 4 as well. If I'm too far this way, it doesn't chug. If I'm too far this way, it's no different to not chugging. So chugs, 1, 2, 3, then riff. Could even play this riff with one finger if the power chords are still giving you too much problem. I would definitely recommend just slowing it down and trying to get that power chord move, because it will pay real dividends. But we can play it just with the 1st finger at the 2nd fret, then move into the 5th fret, sliding along the same strings. Which gives you an opportunity to work on the rhythm, get jamming along to the original recording, and E-flat tuning to be able to do that. And keep the A string ringing out as a pedal note. So you have those two options. Either way, palm muted A5 power chord for the verses, and then to riff. Then it's a D5 power chord. You gotta fight for your right. And then we're back to the riff. So you gotta fight for your right. of the song is... that is just adding 0, 3, 0 and an A5 power chord at the end of... of the riff, and that is the full song. With this one, more than any other we've covered so far in all my beginner songs, try and play this one along to the original recording. Get the feel of it, get the sound, and lock in with the groove for the full song. The fact it's so repetitive is a fantastic asset because you get to work on all the techniques that we've looked at here. Stand up with your guitar, get the strap, sling it over your shoulder, and get the palm muting sound good, and the structure's really simple. So you can just focus on getting the tone, getting the vibe, and locking in, and being aware of where all the stops are for the choruses and stuff like that. Listen to the song for that feedback, listen to your own playing to try and lock in with the groove. That's my recommendation for this fantastic song. Lock in, have fun, add that to your practice routine for this week, and I'll see you in the next video.